Hello. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Yeah, I go, hey, Misty. Hello, lads. Hello, hello. Ooh. This is what happens when you take a huge break. You forget things. You forget what you normally do. I didn't start StreamerBot. Let me go ahead and do that. And then I gotta activate. Let's see. Enable test. There we go. Okay, now there's the daily g'day and the fast. Oh, sniped.
G'day.
There you go.
G'day.
Hello, Snecky.
G'day.
Hello. Oh, nice 7TV flag badge. Hope you've been well. Mate, are you freezing your ass off or what? Because I certainly am. It's too cold. Take me back to Germany where it's nice and warm. Although in saying that, I am kind of hot at the moment because I had the heater on for a little bit and it's kept my office quite toasty. It's 30 there for you. Yeah. Much better than single digit temps for me. What am I at? 9 degrees. 8 degrees, something like that. Isn't it? You've been hitting 24 and 25? Really? What the heck? I suppose you're up north. Up north. Whereas I'm down south. So I get colder temps. Yeah, I get like 15 degrees and stuff like that. Bit of a chill. What would you call it? A cold wave? That sounds wrong. When if it's hot, we call it a heat wave. What the hell do you call it when it's cold? A cold wave? A chill wave? Sounds weird. Hot wave is like sounds normal. Don't think we've actually hit single digits at night yet either. Jeez. Nah, every night for me is single digit. I think even on the Tuesday morning, I feel like I even saw some frost on the ground, but that could have just been because it was dark, because I got up at like 4 a.m. to go to work, but that could have just been that. But yeah, frost yesterday morning here. Holy shit, ATZ, hope you're doing well, champ. Yeah, it's bloody cold, eh? Bloody ridiculous. Guys, we're gonna go through the Summer Game Festival today. It goes for 3 hours supposedly. However, probably not gonna like watch the entire 3 hours. We're probably gonna skim through bits and pieces. Because there's gonna be hashtag ads and they're gonna be yapping about bullshit. We don't really care. We just care about the games.
G'day.
We don't care about anything else. Just the games. Doing well. Good to have you back. Good to be back. Today I actually spent some time making a little bit of a video, doing some editing over the past couple days, just on and off. The worst thing with editing is figuring out my idea of what the hell I want. Once I have an idea of how I want to have something laid out, then I think it's fine.
Welcome back, but gotta go to work now, Crikey hat.
Thank you, Lukey, for the 32 months. Sad that you gotta go to work. Man. I think the music might be a smidge too loud. I hope you have a good workage. Good luck. Okay, let me see. Over here. Boop. Okay, I think I can make this a little bit bigger. There we go. Good sweaty workday. Okay, I gotta get some audio now for this. Which one is it? Audio pick. Change that over to here. Apply. Okay. So yeah, this goes for 3 hours, but we're going to be skipping to the trailers and skipping to the parts that they talk about. So it won't go for the 3 hours entirely. I wouldn't think so. But yeah, I haven't seen this. I mean, I've heard about some of the games and stuff. But I haven't like specifically investigated every single thing that they announced or that they talked about or whatever. Like I know that there's like a 007 expansion or something like that, or DLC or whatever, and I think that's out right now. Like 007 First Light. I know that there's going to be like a new Control, new Ion, like an Ion 2 or something like that, and I think like a Guild Wars 3. Yeah, everything else like that's kind of like off the top of my head. So yeah. Pause the music. I think audio should be relatively okay-ish. When I talk, you should still be able to hear me, I would say.
Welcome to the stage, the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Do we need subtitle things? I mean, we need subtitles, right? Maybe. Guy Keighley. That's Joe Keighley? Okay, these subtitles are wrong. We're going to get rid of them. We don't need them. His name's not Joe, his name's Jeff.
Yes, you guys are prepped and ready. It's a good one, don't worry. All right, hello everybody, and welcome to Summer Game Fest, gaming's biggest global showcase of what's next. You know, we started SGF back in 2020 because we didn't want to lose that magic moment every June when gamers around the world come together to hype ourselves about the future.
Really, it was 2020 when
New worlds,
games
stories,
first
new
started.
characters. And yeah, maybe
that
the
real?
return
Is
of
that real?
some fan favorites.
2022 was the first one?
This is
4
our
years ago?
7th and biggest SGF. And I have to say, guys, the magic is back. We have
Wait,
a great
7th?
show for you today.
Didn't he just say 2022? That was 4 years ago, mate. Is your math
Over the next
mathing?
2 hours, we, alongside some of the world's most talented game developers, are going to show you why gaming's best days are right ahead of us. What I love about SGF is that we put platforms and rivalries aside. It doesn't matter where you play. Everyone is welcome here today. And right now, everyone has
Right,
a lot
mobile
of
gamers,
games
get the
to
fuck
play.
out. This is about
As you can see
PC.
behind me, in just the first 5 months of 2026, Steam saw a record-setting 9,265 new game releases. And
Okay,
that's
hold
up
on.
From 7,800.
How many of these games are like shovelware though? You know, those like fucking $2 asset flip games? How many of those are in these statistics? Yeah.
last year. There are now more games and more creators than at any point in the
Fucking
history
shit
of this
ton, I
great
bet.
medium. Now, sure, a cynic might
Well,
look at
AI
those
made
numbers and
shit,
think,
yep.
how can anyone possibly break through with their game? But then you look closer. So far this year, 14 new games are estimated to have sold more than 1 million copies on Steam. 10 of those, they come from independent publishers. Isn't that great? Absolutely, and most of them were brand new IPs like Nugenics, Windrose, or Far Far West. That tells
Okay, let's see. Forza Horizon. Ain't no way that's an indie studio. It's Forza Horizon fucking number 6. You know, surely they're not indie anymore if they've made fucking 5 other games. No. I mean, so Vampire Crawlers is not a new IP. Resident Evil, not a new IP. Subnautica, not a new IP. Slay the Spire, not a new IP. Mugenics is new, but it's not the person's first game. Because, what is it? Crap. What's the game? I can't remember the game. Once again, I'm terrible with names. But I know it's not their first game. But I mean, they are indie, I guess. There's 2 games that are like, quote, friend slop. Actually, no, is this one friend slop as well? Vapiap? I think it is, right? Friend, like, quote, the quote unquote. Actually, Far Far West as well is also like the quote, friend slop. I think that's what they're like calling it. You know, the games that people are releasing now, that it's like, oh hey, you have to buy it and your friends have to buy it to like, you know, enjoy the game kind of thing.
Tells you something important. Players, you guys are hungry for new experiences.
So the million,
originality, games at different
the
price
1 million
points.
titles
When developers take
is like, oh yeah, divide that 1 million by 4 because, you know, 4-player co-op or something like that. You gotta rope 3 of your friends in to play it.
Now, you know, some games, they become global blockbusters, but others actually find smaller, passionate communities that love them deeply. And today, both of those kinds of success matter. The truth is, not every game has to be for everyone. That's what makes this medium so exciting right now and makes SGF so rewarding. Because this show helps drive discovery. I hope you find your next favorite game today. So get ready to get wishlisting. Should we get on with the show?
Yes. Actually, what am I doing? I can just like skip the video.
It's gonna be a fun ride.
Come on, Jeff, get on with the show, otherwise I'll skip.
Preview of what's ahead with our first announcement.
As soon as he does hashtag ad, I'm gonna skip. Though I'm not getting any ad royalty. I'll skip those ones. I have no clue what this would be so far.
Oui? Qui est-ce? So, you're the
Wait, is this
American
Resident
you
Evil?
called earlier. The sister of the man on the 3rd floor. Ah, welcome to Paris. It's so nice to meet you. Oh, it's freezing.
Tell me
Come
about
in.
it. It's like
Come in. We
fucking
don't
12
want you to
degrees.
catch a cold. I hate to say it, but your brother is, well, quite
A game? I
hot.
don't know. Maybe it's a
Here we
movie.
go.
This is so dark. Turn the fucking light on. Holy shit. Oh, thanks. Why is it so fucking dirty? Jesus.
Oh la la.
Clean your shit up.
Look at that guy. He's made such a mess again. Think, I just cleaned it up a week ago.
Oh, clean it up this week.
Like a boulder hole through here. Huh? Ah, the delightful biscuit. I'm sure he won't notice if we help ourselves.
Isn't this
I'm
like
so sorry.
the landlady or
It
whatever?
must be the maintenance man from this morning.
What's she doing, like, going through other people's,
Some nice
like,
coffee to go with the biscuit.
rooms or something? I don't know. Taking the snacks. Did she laid that box down on the fucking all the cigarettes? Ugh. Who is it? Yeah, this is like horror or whatever. I don't know, is this Resident Evil? Trying to figure out what franchise or whatever the hell this is. Is it? 5? Resident Evil 5? No? EV. Oh yeah, Evil, right? Resident Evil? Yeah, RE5, Resident Evil. Right? This is what this is.
Don't move. Claire Redfield.
Yeah. No? Yeah, Veronica, yeah. Resident Evil Veronica. Yeah. Right, it's 2026. Why do they talk about games a year away?
Capcom on a roll. What a way to kick off the show. Resident Evil Veronica revisits a classic title from the Resident Evil universe, reimagining the experience for today's players. Thank you to Takeuchi-san and Capcom for that incredible news. Now, some surprise breaking news from one of the top independent game studios in the world.
Hello there, I'm Cuphead here at Studio MDHR headquarters.
Cuphead.
And today, we have a special announcement
New
for
game
all
or
of
something.
you. We're happy to confirm that development has begun on a brand new, hand-animated Cuphead video game. Our talented team is hard at work on this ambitious project, which will take Cuphead and friends on a fresh, exciting adventure. It's still in early stages, but we look forward to revealing more when the time is right. Well, from all of us here at Studio MDHR, thank you for... I didn't know this was plugged in. Hello? Yes? Oh, indeed.
I like this little announcement style. It's
Oh, you want me to tell them?
got a nice
Yes,
humor
I'll
to
tell
it.
them. Yes, right now. Well, it seems I have one more surprise.
The little sock puppet.
A small team within our studio has been working in secret on something completely different. This new project is a love letter to the era that brought us into the world of video games. We have prepared a sneak peek, and I'd say... it's pretty radical. Over here? Ahem. Pretty radical.
Let's roll the clip.
Yeah, that is pretty humorous.
Now in development at Studio MDHR. It's Mighty Cuphead Adventure. A new fast-action platform shooter with arcade-quality graphics and amazing sound. Mighty Cuphead Adventure.
Only from Studio MDHR.
I know they're regressing in graphical hand-drawn quality
You know,
with
I
their
love my
in-house
puppets. That
game.
was great, and there you have it. 2 brand new games from Studio MDHR up in Canada with Mighty Cuphead Adventure, a true 8-bit action platformer coming to consoles and PC, and then a brand new hand-animated Cuphead game has been confirmed too. Great news. All right.
Retro
Well, now
games are pretty
please
cool,
join me
though.
in welcoming my co-host and partner in a new game discovery
We love
website
retro
called Looking
games.
for Game. It's Lucy James,
Actually,
everyone.
if TZ's still around, he loves his retro games. Oh, yeah, TZ's been like demolishing retro games. And constantly. Sheesh.
Thanks, Jeff. I am thrilled to be back here at Summer Game Fest, and I'm excited to share in so many incredible announcements. Now, this next one is very special for me. It's a game we've all been waiting to see for a long time.
Spoilers, Lucy. The hell? Unbelievable. I can't believe you would spoil it, that this is a game we're all looking forward to. Okay, Sega. Sega makes some pretty cool stuff. Or is it Sega? 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 I think Sega, right? Your mistake. It was expensive? I know, right? Gaming is expensive. This is your last chance. This looks very atmospheric. Hello, reactions. Hello. Good to see you. Welcome in.
Do you understand?
What is this?
Yes. I understand.
Okay, like another horror type thing. What is it? There's no IP. Oh. Yes? Ah, no, we'll go. AVP. Oh, number 2. Not AVP, but Alien Isolation. Okay. What the hell happened to number 1? Didn't like number 1 like... What, didn't they like kill the nest or whatever in number 1?
I'm Al Hope,
Hashtag spoilers.
Alien Isolation 2.
And I'm Anna Sopikova, art director of Alien Isolation 2.
On behalf of the whole survival team at Creative Assembly,
I thought number 1 was pretty like conclusive.
Our return to
I guess
the
not.
survival horror genre. It's been 12 years since we released the first Alien Isolation.
12
We're
years?
continuing what we
Fuck.
started, creating an authentic new chapter which builds on that core isolation experience of escaping the terrifying, unkillable, relentless alien.
And this time, we're unleashing the alien on an unsuspecting colony world. From the claustrophobic confines of the colony itself
Yeah, but how to get on that
exposed
world?
and storm-ravaged landscape surrounding it.
It's been 12 years. They ran out of money, so being in the one. No, I don't think that's how it works. But
a desperate struggle to survive and escape, and we cannot wait to show
I
you more in the
know
future.
the
Thanks.
first one. People really liked the first one, so very cool.
Thanks so much, Anna and Al. Today, we are honored to have one of gaming's true visionaries here with us in the audience. For more than 2 decades, his work has reminded us that games can be emotional and deeply human. From Eco to Shadow of the Colossus to The Last Guardian, he has left an unforgettable mark on this medium. Please join me in recognizing the legendary Fumito Ueda-san. Ueda-san, great to see you. And now,
What is this fucking hashtag ad like shouting out your friend?
a few years ago, we gave you an early glimpse at Ueda-san's next game, then known as Project Robot. Well, now it's time to step deeper into the
Okay,
mysterious,
like they're actually gonna announce
unsettling,
some sort of
epic
game
world
him
that
in his
marks
studios
Ueda's
working on.
first
Okay.
game in a decade. Let's take a look.
First game in a decade. Did they run out of money too? And they're like, shit, we're running out of money. Let's make another game. Epic Games Publishing. Ugh. That's gonna be an exclusive for a year. Why does this music remind me of I Am Legend or no, not I Am Legend. The Book of Eli, I think it was. The music reminds me of the Book of Eli. Okay, you're a flying head thing. You're a big robot. You're a little dude on a big robot. Man's like Shadow of Colossus, where you climb big giants let's do that again, but instead of being like old sort of stuff, let's make it futuristic.
Does that look incredible? Oh, all right.
It looked kind of bland, not gonna lie, Jeff.
All right, well, next we travel to the east, to China, circa 848 AD. Blood Message is a cinematic single-player action-adventure game from NetEase. You are a messenger who embarks on a perilous eastward odyssey with your son, fighting against impossible odds.
Single-player cinematic action game.
河西始于吐蕃50余载，意其分歧，却从未有人坚守如我等之久。今日天枪大捷，以寡破众，陪对着当即首功。
Neck stab.
该你了。
阿爷，大人们说，只要河西归唐，你不打仗，也能守住我们的家。
再不投降，全部杀光！是死不降！
Yeah, I see what they mean by cinematic. You know, actiony cinematicness. Kind of reminds me of like God of War with those types of like cinematic, actiony like moves and stuff.
人都死了，哪儿来的家？
由来征战地，不见有人还。
Yeah, I think you're dead there, bro.
真到了那天，我的安宁，还有像安宁一样的孩子们，就再也不用怕没有家了。
It looks kind of cool.
Now please welcome a game developer who is visiting the US for the first time in 2 decades. From RGG Studio, it's Masayoshi Yokoyama.
No way. I got that guy beat. I only visited Germany for the first time in the past 3 decades. Yeah, I got an entire decade on this guy.
本日はストレンジャーズ・ヘブンについて新しい発表がございます。まずはこちらの映像をご覧ください。
Hello everyone, this is Yokoyama. Today, we have an exciting new update about Stranger Than Heaven. First, please take a look at this.
調べたぞお前らのこと。海の向こうじゃアジア人ってんでのけ者にされて。日本じゃ系統扱い。
This is like a mafia type thing. Yakuza type thing.
この剣にけじめをつけねえと俺の人生始まらねえんだ。
Snoop Dogg? The fuck? Ado is in the game as well. Bruh. Okay, this is a pass for me. They didn't have anything what I was like, anything the game was about. You know that?
Crazy. Well, Yokoyama, we got a lot to talk about, but first of all, we have a release date.
本作の発売日は2027年1月15日となります。そして先ほどのトレーラーには新しいキャストも情報が含まれていましたが、その件に関してはこの方に語ってもらいましょう。
Stranger Than Heaven will be released on January 15th, 2027. As you may have noticed in the trailer, we revealed some interesting new cast members. To tell you more about that, I'd like to bring out a special guest.
Please welcome Snoop Dogg.
How much did they pay him? Actually, doesn't he have his own game studio or something?
Snoops, everyone's talking about this game. It's so good to have you here, man.
I don't think everyone's talking about this game.
Yokoyama, tell us, how does this happen? Why do you want to work with RGG?
I mean, I'm a big fan of Sega. I've been playing that game since it first came out, and you know, to be associated with such a great game and such a great person like this and the team that they put together, it's an amazing, you know, feat for me. So I'm happy to be a part of it.
Now we got to talk about what just announced in this trailer. How's Tupac being a part of this?
You know, the Tupac estate and my son and myself, we work very closely together, so it just made sense to put him in this game because his likeness and his spirit still lives on, and I just feel like it was so connected to what we're doing. So, what y'all think?
Game looks insane. I'm sure you got more surprises in there too. I know the song sounds great. Well, we're looking forward to hearing more on Stranger Than Heaven. I also want to ask you though about something a couple years ago at TGA you and Cordell talked about. Death Row Games is something that you guys want to do. Any updates on what's happening there, DRG?
Yes, sir. Death Row Games, you know, we're building a hip-hop gaming universe, bringing an authentic culture to life, you know what I'm saying? And we just got a lot of plans that we're planning on actually bringing to life in the next, you know, couple of months.
Okay, well, we'll hopefully hear more on that soon.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much, Snoop Dogg. Thank you for joining us. Yokoyama-san, Jamil, appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Fantastic. More crazy stuff to come. All right, next we're excited to announce the stunning debut title from a new studio in Sweden. Hex is an open-world action-adventure game from key creators behind The Division and Little Nightmares. You brave the wild north as researchers stranded in a mind-bending, player-shaped procedural world. This is a very cool game. Take a look.
How many tags do you want to throw into the game? There's like 6 tags. What do you say? Mind break. It's the robots. It's the AI taking over. Why am I getting extraction shooter vibes from this? You know what we need? We need more extraction shooters, guys. It's a cube away, my good sir.
can't wait to see more from Hex. It looks absolutely stunning. We have much more SGF to come, but first on June 14th, Dead by Daylight is celebrating its 10th anniversary.
Hashtag
Watch this
ad.
closely because here's a little tease of what's ahead.
Can't believe DBD is still going. Absolutely insane. I guess they're still going because they do so many collab things. Happy birthday to DBD, 10 years, yippee! Six, 7, he said? Damn. Oh, that was like a week or two ago. Oh, Mortal Shell. I know this music from the first game. And I'm going to be playing the demo of this soonish.
G'day!
Hello, Thor. Welcome in. Build your own steampunk mech base, mobile base.
G'day!
And then battle. Good death. Hello. Sand Raiders of Sophie. What a weird title.
Edward,
This is Assassin's Creed Resynced.
is
Yep.
it dangerous?
Not late, promise. Never too late.
Wouldn't pay so nice if it weren't.
Heard Johnny leave her. Dude, I always loved the sea shanties in Black Flag.
But act according to our own collective madness. So I'll put it to the vote. All those in favor of storming this cove and taking this ship, stomp and shout aye!
Can you feel it, Addy? We're moments away from the grandest prize of all. After you, Captain. The path ahead is dangerous. Don't save me a spot in Hell Shatter. I am coming soon.
Is anyone interested in the resync of Black Flag remake? I think it's more of a remake than a remix.
Welcome back to SGF. That was Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, which is arriving July 9th. Now it's time for the announcement of a game that reunites one of the best action game developers in the world with a legendary franchise.
Yeah, not enough to buy right away, but generally yes. Yeah, kind of same, hey. Like I played Black Flag and I enjoyed Black Flag, but like I don't need to go back and play a remake, you know, kind of thing. gotta go accompany your grandpa to the dentist. Hopefully the dentist goes well for your grandpa. Thank you for being here. I might see you later, Ego. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's a strong pass from me, I would say. Not really interested in DNMC.
Believe it or not. All right, well, that's another TMNT game from Platinum Games. I cannot wait to learn more about Last Ronin.
Yeah, too late for.
Now, please welcome two-time TGA loser for Expedition 33 and Final Fantasy 16. It's Ben Starr, who voices the Visitor in Fortnite.
This is a Fortnite promo. Hashtag ad.
Hello, Summer Game Fest. For the past little while, I have had the incredible opportunity to step into the world of Fortnite as the Visitor. Next.
No one cares about Fortnite.
Kind of power.
Skip.
Now, if you're wondering how we end up on this new island, you'll have to jump into the Shattered event happening live inside Fortnite.
Stop yapping about it. Are you gonna show the next game, or is Jeff gonna come back in? This is more Fortnite. This is more Fortnite, is it?
You chose your side.
Is it? It is more Fortnite, right?
This ends now.
Yeah, it is more Fortnite.
Announcement from Bandai Namco
Okay, here we
about
go.
one of the most influential sci-fi franchises ever created.
Bandai Namco is
On
pretty
Earth,
good.
Mankind measured time by seasons, not sirens. For a moment, the future felt promising.
Epic wants you to care about a lot of things, including going on their shitty storefront to get a free game. A lot of people don't even do that, like me.
Every breath taken is inside an armored shell.
I think I heard about this. This is a Gundam game, right? Pretty sure.
The darkness coming for us. It remembers one man. The pilot.
Yeah, I was right.
Find me. I'm here.
Thousands of games launch every year, so finding your next favorite can be tough. That's why I'm launching my new newsletter, Looking for Game.
Hashtag ad.
Thank you. I'll be curating and selecting games that deserve your attention every week and sending demos and exclusive playtest invites straight to your inbox. Head over to lookingfor.game to sign up with
Head over to hashtag ad.
Speaking of fun, unexpected games, this next title comes from a solo developer, Adrian Mulero.
A solar
It is a
developer.
co-op
Whoa,
physics game
damn.
about two
They're
geese
making new solar
on a
panels?
very fragile egg.
Okay, Honky, ready to be a parent?
I've seen the demo for this.
Don't worry, this is a piece of cake.
The demo's been available for quite a while.
Be careful with our little baby. Don't drop it. Don't.
Gabby and I will probably play this.
Careful. Careful. To left. Left. one. Are you listening to me?
What is this? It's way too hard.
Watch out with our baby. Watch out with our baby.
Yay!
Just focus, please. If we work together, I know we can do it.
How? This is extremely hard.
Oh gosh, that looks really hard. Maybe if we look for some more people, it would be easier. This really is.
Dude, how would that be, quote, easier if there's 4 people and 2 eggs? That's just the same as 2 people and 1 egg.
Game from a veteran team of developers who come from Naughty Dog and Infinity Ward and other amazing studios. Over the past half-decade, they've quietly been working on an ambitious new project. Here is the global announcement.
People are endlessly disappointing. They're greedy. They're cruel. They lie. They're bullies.
Hey, Stokes. Yeah, I got one of them.
So that's what I say when I look at someone like you. Bully.
See, that's where we're different. I genuinely like most people.
Oh, well, then you're truly a sick fuck.
We need to move. They'll be coming for you.
Coming for us. You're not one of them anymore.
Yeah, well, that's temporary. Just like you and me.
You guys don't understand the real threat. Not like we do.
If I go to work with my enemy to survive, so be it. For now.
Either we fight those things together, or die alone.
I have the phone.
No. Do not touch him.
We fight together, or die alone.
Pretty glitter.
For over
Intriguing
18
enough,
years,
I
Jacob
guess.
and I have developed character-driven games with the goal of thoroughly connecting design and story. In Crossfire, 2 opposing operators must form a temporary alliance. Depending on one another is their only chance of survival.
To support this narrative, we completely rethought how cover and traversal work together and created a system that rewards tactical thinking, stealth, and repositioning. It's called Adaptive Cover. With Adaptive Cover, our player character Layla dynamically adjusts her stance to react.
You know, adaptive cover has been in like many other games before.
It fundamentally changes your relationship with the environment and becomes an active skill to master.
Shout out to our amazing team at That's No Moon, who are meticulously crafting Crossfire. It's for all of you who, like us, love high-agency, single-player, story-driven games. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Jacob and Taylor. Now, last year at the Game Awards, we introduced the next game.
Well, at least I understand that people still want single-player games.
The mind-bending world. of Control Resonant.
It's been 7 years. The oldest house has fallen. Everything we tried to contain is now loose in the streets of Manhattan. This was caused by a new type of hostile resonance. It is beyond anything that we can currently measure. It's all quite terrifying.
Is this Control? Something else. No, this is Control, right? This is the new Control. This is a jammy bop.
All we can do is dig deeper. Keep searching for the solutions in every way we can. Before it's too late.
Yeah. Control.
Right now, it's time for another Summer Game Fest exclusive, the announcement of the next game in a storied franchise.
This is Kenya. Is it? No? Maybe not. Kina, whatever it is. Or Kenya.
We all
Kina.
have our own reasons for coming to this vast frontier. But for our guild, we who protect this land,
No, Guild Wars 3.
one reason stands above all others. Our wonder.
Yeah.
You feel it too. We see it in your eyes. Wonder at the astonishing power that shapes this land of awe. At the great spirits to whom we are bound. At the gods who hold dominion over all. We cannot guarantee your comfort or even your safety. But if you yearn for horizons unexplored, for fellowship and purpose, for a cause worth dying for, to you, we can promise magic.
I always wonder, like, you know, Guild Wars 1, Guild Wars 2, Guild Wars 3, like, it's a complete, you know, do-over, essentially, you know? So it's like, your progress in Guild Wars 2 is you know, not going to carry over or whatever.
Johansson, the studio head at ArenaNet, and I want to thank you for watching the exclusive first look at our upcoming game. The time is right for the next evolution of the MMORPG, and that game is Guild Wars 3. Glad you all agree.
I think I heard about this. It's just a one-time purchase, basically.
Fun to explore, where the joy of movement
No
is
subscription
powered by
model
your
or
character's
anything.
Momentum and combat will usher in an entirely new type of MMO experience. By launching on PC and PlayStation 5, we're inviting the biggest audience yet to experience the world of Guild Wars. We're so excited to welcome all of you to join our Guild Wars community. Go to guildwars3.com to sign up for our newsletter right now.
Thanks, Colin. Get ready to blast across the galaxy with daring races, dangerous rivals, and some very familiar faces.
If you wait a few years, you can get it for like $5 on Steam. Guild Wars 3, that is.
Now it's time to head
I've seen Guild Wars 2 very cheap.
Divinacos. Now this is pod racing.
Okay. You just spoiled it, Lucy. Come on.
Welcome.
Unreal.
To Divinacos.
Unreal Engine 5 probably.
Where champions are born and losers annihilated. My sources say you've been making friends amongst our fellow League pilots.
Racers don't go head-to-head against Sebulba. Legends do.
They are not your
Yeah, seriously. Yeah. Yeah, I remember Guild Wars 2 being like cheap for kind of what it was, you know, when it came out.
Stay out of my way.
Oh, this is the dream shape.
There's a reason why they call Kestar Bull the champion. The golden age of the Galactic League begins now.
Epic Games again. Another exclusive. Very atmospheric. Fishing. Oh, what the fuck? The bird just yanked the fish. They're coming out of the woes. Yeah, that's my tiny build. Didn't they also have something else in the works?
A few years ago, we announced Sega's plans to bring back many of its classic franchises, including Jet Set Radio and Crazy Taxi. Another one is Virtua Fighter. Today we've got your first ever look at the surprising scale and scope of the next installment. This is Virtua Fighter Crossroads.
Never heard of this before. Not really into, you know, like fighting games and stuff.
Are we talking about your ex?
Hey, I've got an idea for you.
Hey, Cielo. Bet you're hungry after this morning, huh? Same as usual?
Your sister's really taking this whole job thing seriously, huh, Divina?
I know.
They really weren't kidding about this being a fighting town.
We're all fuck-ups. Otherwise, we wouldn't be living in Villa Sapara.
David Kibitu. Yeah, I think I saw that on Steam. They did Hello Neighbor. Oh, they did.
There he is.
Shit.
This is not gonna blow over, Cielo. You fucked with the Chinese mafia.
Jeez.
One more move and I'll cut her fucking head off!
Alright, just take it easy.
That's your
Madam Sue? You play the part of a fighter, but you are lacking in kung fu.
Rise over the cries, city of blood, sweat, and survivors. Lives rolling like dice. Once you're inside, there's no surrender.
I guess if you're into that sort of stuff, it
Who's Pai Chan?
looks pretty interesting.
It's been 25 years since RuneScape was born, and 20 years tomorrow that Duriel 321 wreaked havoc in Falador. Finally, this legendary universe is coming to console with RuneScape Dragon Wilds, playable now on PC in early access. Here's a new look.
This has been in early access for like a year or something now. Or at least half a year.
Few survive the land of dragons. But some seek more than survival. They fight. They adapt. They build. They stride boldly into the unknown, claiming dominion and forging their legend.
Yeah, this is like, you know, their own, you know, Valheim type game, you know. Like set kinda, you know, within the lore of RuneScape, but you know, with gameplay of, you know, Valheim sort of esque, you know. The like survival crafting kind of game. This is a 2-player co-op game, that one was. An Astroneer expansion.
In Ebbing Spring.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat with you in regards to that. Like, I wouldn't like to play it, but I don't know if I want to buy it. I think I've got it on my wish list, but yeah, that's about it at the moment.
Odion's cast with tempers rare.
Not the poor little fawn. No.
Virtues known. Not all be cast. For us. And doom. And death. Alas. Find me. Fawn. Or I'll.
The big dog. That's been a bunny. Benui. Cute.
Welcome to Brook Hollow Park.
It's okay, they're not actually monsters. We're just
grounded.
A lot smaller now.
Clever girl.
You're looking at a living fossil.
Hey guys, you're gonna want to see this!
Please tell me that was your stomach.
Hold on to your buggies for a survival epic 65 millimeters in the making.
What the hell did we get ourselves into?
We vote to Soul Frame. Looked kinda interesting, yeah. It's an update Grounded 2.
Some guys leave it to luck. Let it ride on a roll of the dice. Not me. You can have all the luck in the world. But what matters is the choice you make when the cards are on the table.
I was about to say, is this Mafia? And yes, it is Mafia. An expansion.
Yes, that was indeed a young Don Salieri from the original Mafia. Man of Honor expands Enzo's journey in Mafia: The Old Country this August. Okay, can you imagine working on something for 16 years of your life? Back in 2010, the creator of Assassin's Creed set out on a journey to build his next time-bending epic. Today, after many twists and turns, it is finally time for Patrice Désilets to invite you in to his new world.
I was born to be the collector. To protect a world I cannot be a part of. Destined to be feared for what I am.
16 years is a long time.
Fate. I have devoted my life to facing them. Those granted the power to raise souls. Those corrupted by their gifts. Tilting the ancient balance toward cataclysm. But at last, their debt is due. Every choice, every breath has led me to this moment. As the moon bears witness, I take the first step. My time has come. I am ready.
Triple six. Oh no, 1666. I thought it was 1866. Maybe that's something else.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, everyone. 1666 has been a monumental and emotional journey. David Lynch once said, "The film is the talking." That's how I feel today about the game. Instead of explaining features, I'll simply say this. As of right now, the prologue is free to download on Steam and Epic Games Store. It's a 30-minute story experience and amuse-bouche, if you will. I'll leave you with a glimpse of what's to come when the game launches on early
maybe, I
access
don't know.
later this year. Join us for the journey. Merci and panache Kalis.
Play as a cat, 10 out of 10. Prologue was fun.
Thank you, Patrice. Still to come, we've got a lot of great announcements for you, including a special surprise guest. Who's that? What? Wait, that's Billy from Saw?
Want to play a game?
Hey, Billy.
Jeff Keighley.
Hello.
I want to play a game.
Oh, you want to play a game? Well, that's great. We're here at Summer Game Fest. This is all about playing games. It's perfect.
Roll the tape.
You heard the puppet. Roll the tape.
That's a cool intro. to announce your game.
Years have passed since the genesis of your legacy. They call you a monster, but I call you a prophet. Pain is our only true path to redemption. It strips away the lies that people tell themselves. Only then do they get to see what really makes them tick. A sacrifice must always be paid in blood. Live or die. Your book, bound in blood, inspires those who are worthy. The spiral bleeds ever deeper.
3v1 multiplayer. Those kind of games are hard to pull off. I mean, obviously DBD is going strong. I don't really know if Saw will do it.
Humanity's fate will be determined by one final sacrifice. We are ready to bleed, Bearer. Are you?
The veil between realms is unraveling.
Big sword, big dragon.
You alone will decide.
Lords of the Fallen 2 wish list now.
That's already on my wish list.
That's right, Lords of the Fallen 2 is also coming to Steam this fall. Next up is a brand new game from BitReactor, a studio formed by some of the most experienced developers in the tactics genre. This is Star Wars Zero Company.
Intelligence was just briefed of a Separatist fleet massing in the Serralona system.
Then we need to make our move.
You got someone?
Zero Company.
What do you got for me, Fennec? Lord Silius. Coil's been spotted meeting with local gangsters. Find out what they're up to.
I've been tracking Fathom for months. She's at the center of it all.
All right, let's get a team together.
Can't wait to lose your characters to a 95% chance to hit that misses, right?
Ex-separatist, ex-noble, ex-cons, and we're better for it. We're almost there. We just gotta finish this job. Here we go!
I mean, I do want to replay XCOM. XCOM good, they want the 95% chance. But
A little surprise at the end there.
Hello,
Dark
sheepy.
Fantasy has always been about one thing, the monster within. And today, one of Europe's most ambitious studios is ready to take you into a brutal new world where vampires have emerged from hiding.
Come in.
Pizza delivery.
Oh, shit! The box. Please.
You don't give up easy, eh?
Neither do I. You certainly have reasons to hate me. My son. You've ruined my life. We crave the same thing.
Evil? Am I evil? They adore me. You're a pawn in Brentus's hand, nothing more.
This won't end well for you.
I've done the unthinkable for my own family.
Determination is not enough to cheat your fate, Dawnwalker. How many innocents did you drain dry? Maybe we aren't so different after all.
Interesting.
Hello everyone. My name is Konrad Tomaszkiewicz and I'm the game director of The Blood of Dawnwalker. What you just saw was an invitation to join us on an adventure. Adventure through eras and cultures in our story-driven open-world dark fantasy saga. The first part, a CGI, shows where our saga leads to, a present-day adventure. The gameplay segment that followed is from our current game, and it's an origin story of Cohen. I hope you will have as much fun playing our game as we had making it. Thank you, and have great rest of the show.
Thanks, Conrad. Next, the creators of Among Us have been hard at work
Among
on a
Us!
new project. And today we're revealing it for the first time.
Vent.
From the Among Us TV series, please welcome Yvette Nicole Brown and Liv Hewson.
Hello, Summer Game Fest! Hey!
He's venting.
so excited
OMG.
Thank you, Fred, for the 5 months. I know, right? He vented. He's clearly an imposter.
Future of Among Us. As crew members ourselves, our task is sharing even more good news about the animated series.
Yvette?
Uh-huh.
Look, I know fans have been dying for updates, but there's a dead body right there. And the imposter could be any one of us. I think this calls for an emergency meeting.
So you'd rather call a meeting than complete our task? That's suspicious. I'll have to report this to Mira HQ.
No, I mean, I don't think there's any need.
Take it up with admin. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Get hyped, for chaos, betrayal, and more in the Among Us series. Enjoy.
Emergency meeting. Crewmates, our fellow mates of crew, hath perished. They would have
Why are you talking so weird?
Let me
yeah,
just
but I just don't understand why you're.
The official cause of death, acute ripping off of the face. One dead crewmate, that's an oopsie. 3 makes it a murder mystery.
They have an animated series now too?
Was it you?
Holy moly.
Whoever smelt it dealt it.
If only there was someone who could take charge.
Wow, that was a lot of screaming.
Green, blue, orange, purple, white, brown, yellow, lime, cyan, black, and I'm red, the hot one. What's back there?
Oh, really? We have to kill the imposter!
We're so happy to have you among us. Or is it amongst us? I always forget.
They said the title in the trailer thing. Oh my god!
Would you believe me if I said some of our biggest surprises at SGF are still to come? Stay tuned.
No, I wouldn't
Turns
really
out
be
there's
surprised,
more coming
Jeff.
For one of this year's best reviewed games, 007 First Light. Here's a first tease of a new story mission coming later this year.
Okay, I already knew about this. I think Akame has been playing 007 First Light.
His help with a matter most sensitive, and he's asked for you personally. Our alliance with Bavma is fragile at best, but if he has what he claims to have, well, M figures the reward is well worth the risk. Go back to Aleph and find out what this is all about. Best of luck, 007.
Turok. Dude, I played like OG Turok on the PlayStation 2, I think it was. Or was it Turok 2? I don't know. Hashtag ad.
Brothers, the time is finally here. I know it's been difficult. All these years, the unbelievers mocked you for your faith. Tonight, we shall show everyone how wrong they were. Sleeper, awaken!
Ah yes, Gothic 1. The remake. I think Lesh has been playing that. That came out a little while ago. I think that came out when I was in Germany. Gothic 1 remake has been fantastic. Ooh. That's good that it's been received well. This is Ion, I think, right? Ion 2? Or Ion? However you say it. Maybe not. Oh, maybe it isn't. I don't know. Maybe it is. No, it is. Yeah. Why is there a banana following you? Dude, there was a banana like in that.
I'm looking to find the source of the disturbance and end it. To do that, I need a complete picture.
Oh my god, HSR.
Maybe this is all a brain dance.
Okay, they're doing a CD Projekt Red. Bloody collab, Wavering Waves. Wavering Waves and CD Projekt Red. Cyberpunk, that is insane collab, what the hell?
Run.
I'll erase you at the finish line. Deleting your ass.
Come on! Eat less, loser!
I can feel it. That Nightmare Tessa Discord is looking for us.
Lucy!
That was a look at what's ahead for Wuthering Waves and its collab with Cyberpunk Edge
The
Runners on
saddest
June
series.
8th. Now, if you want to track all the games shown today, head to player.gg.
Yeah, Kuduro Games is Wuthering Waves.
Full lineup and wish list your favorites across all platforms. Right now, it's time for news on a
I guess, yeah,
massive expansion coming
they
to a franchise that has been on
did it
this
from the
stage.
anime series, right? Of Cyberpunk 2077. Not the game. Monster Hunter.
White Furia negated the weight of buildings and mounted the sky.
I can't stop wondering, how can all this exist up amongst the clouds?
B. Those are some fancy greatsword moves.
They can affect the environment with just their presence. A moving natural disaster.
Too powerful to tame. Too difficult to reproduce. Sounds like an elder dragon.
Kushala? Fucking hated that in on Unworld. Kushala was the worst freaking elder dragon to fight. Seriously. Fucking would just constantly fucking fly in the air and bloody push you around with its bloody waves. Is that the first expansion? I think so, right?
You know it's all
No,
for
second?
nothing.
I don't know.
Still
First.
you press on.
I think all the other things I've done in Monhan Wilds has been free updates.
Obsession! Step in a dream! Howling gales! Soul-raping squall! Sky sprouting! Halberds from the vessel!
No hit, run. Bullshit.
Empty-handed I come, go, face you
You can summon a big dude. Look at him go. Hashtag scripted.
disrupting my play? You know not your place!
story is over. Take your time. Enjoy.
It was kind of cool.
That was a new look at gameplay from Swords of Legend, a fantasy action RPG. There you saw a boss fight against Kong Kong Zi, with each move pulled from real centuries-old Chinese magic tradition. Now, how about a little toy car magic? Get ready for lots of loop-de-loops and massive jumps with the announcement of the biggest Hot Wheels racing game yet.
Wicked. I wonder how many like royalties and stuff you would potentially have in this game. With all the different, you know, car makes and stuff. Car models. Yes, all of them.
Let's do it.
How many collabs are they gonna have now in year 2? Okay, they have Godzilla. They have anything going. Okay. Wow. How very original. That's not a new game. That's just a copy paste from someone else's game.
Sonic and happy birthday Sega. All right, now the world premiere of a project that depicts the
Pico
entire
Park.
story of a famous anime from beginning to end. Dedicate your heart to this.
Attack on Titan?
やっぱり巨人って素晴らしいな。
後のことは仲間に託す。俺たちはどうすれば報われるんだ。この目で奴らが捧げた命の行方を見届
I mean, I haven't watched like the anime series, so it doesn't really interest me, kind of thing, you know, because I haven't watched it, so I don't really know anything about it.
of the creative leaders behind Forza Horizon comes a new cinematic open-world driving experience. Set in Monaco and the French Riviera, where the worlds of pro and underground street racing collide, this is Clutch from Maverick Games.
More racing games.
We have two drivers.
I think we didn't finish it, just animated. There's two. It's about a year.
Intensive care.
I'm done. My friend said you can help me.
Some people are meant to be outlaws, Theo. Think about it.
I did all that for you to get out of trouble. Now I'm in deeper than when I started.
I'm getting some Need for Speed vibes.
I can't be taking risks like this. I'm a lead driver in the R1K.
I've tried to help you. I'm not going to jail for you.
That's like a year away.
The dead won't rise.
Last season they released Attack on Titan, the finale.
Their sons will.
That was completely done.
Plant fear or respect.
I wonder how the manga artist, like, you know, the OG dude, goes. I think it went on for a long time though, right? He's probably like, oh my god, finally. Manga Lino is now in the minute. An anime adapted to the manga and completed with the story finale included. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the person wants to not continue like Attack on Titan stuff because they, you know, had a finale type thing, and then they probably do like something completely different and new if they're still, you know, inspired to draw and create stories.
We have lots more Summer Game Fest ahead, and trust me, you definitely will want to stick around. Right now, here's a new look at Sea of Remnants from NetEase.
Fish!
Laughing, half a mess, wrong direction, no regrets. Every face feels out of line, that's how I know they're all mine. We don't fit and we don't care, broken jokes and broken air. They say grow up at your age, we're just side and not a flame. Make it out, don't look back, burn this moment till it
I like how the fish is a microphone.
make it loud.
I don't know what this game is supposed to be about though. Yeah, they could also just do like side story stuff or something like that within the same world too. Like, you never really know.
shelf? Guys, is it me or is there something off with this one?
Yeah, he seems different.
Has he always had that mustache?
He doesn't have a mustache.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, buddy, what's your deal?
Howdy. Name's Ryu. What's all this mess about me being different?
Well, look at that. He sounds different, too.
What in the Sam Hill? Everyone in Tokyo talks like this.
I know what this is. It's called a knockoff.
Well, Tarnation could have knocked off. Do this. Howdy. Duke it.
Yikes.
The Capcom Summer Game Sale is here. Take home genuine, bona fide, 100% authentic, real deals on select titles.
Hashtag ad.
No knockoffs.
I can't do it if you're watching.
Uh-huh.
Ladies and gentlemen, representing the elite ranks of the Ark Society, Mr. Gray!
Another fighting game? No? Hitman? Another Hitman? Yes, 1.0 was released or whatever, right? The Pell World. One point oh. Soon.
There you have it. Power World 1.0 is coming out on July 10th. Now, at the start of the show, I mentioned we'll have lots of new worlds to explore today, and the return of some long-awaited ones as well. This next game falls into that last category. It's been a long, long, long 8 years.
Homicide. 6 total so far. Each case, husband and wife found.
Wolf Among Us. Among Us!
People are dying. Some monster is out there. Word around the precinct is you're the guy to call.
Bigby.
Sheriff.
I'll have your job within the week.
Are you living under a rock? You're a raging dumpster fire of a person.
You're the reason I'm here.
She's a detective.
Ready to get to work?
Number 2. A long 8 years.
Oh no, I don't look human.
His lips are sealed.
but I'm not helpless.
See you around.
I was wondering when you'd turn up.
Looking for me?
No, I wasn't looking for you.
That's right, Bigby is finally back. And as we wait for his new adventure in 2027, check out The Wolf Among Us Remastered this holiday. Now, this next game comes from an acclaimed studio that is deep into development on its next project.
I feel like the art style in the Telltale art style doesn't warrant like a remaster. Stellar Blade.
Evie!
I'm listening.
The Scarlet Sin. That's the beginning and end of it all. How about you try taking a hit?
You're acting a little strange today.
Oh, yeah? It's our first mission in a while. Aren't you a little excited?
Stop saying weird things.
Okay, take it easy.
Quiet. They're moving.
Initiating C3 sync. Ready, Angel.
Roger, Kenna. Tracking.
출입문됐습니다. Doors closing. How's it looking out there?
I can't stand crowds. It'd be better for both of us if we got out of here quickly.
In the movies, this is always where things go wrong.
Hey.
Well, just saying. It's a cliche. Wait, the target stopped.
There's a lot of people around. Number one, you didn't really have too many people. Wait, never mind. There's no people around now. Oh, look, people. Is this like prequel or sequel to number one? Number one was like when, you know, humanity was like nearly all fully wiped out. Said much, but none of the rings have those cities.
That was a good one. Shift Up is returning to the world of Stellar
Maybe it's not on like Earth, but
the original team that's here today.
on the cities they built. Yeah,
Stellar Blade, this next chapter continues the story
probably more feasible.
beyond the events of the first game, introducing a new protagonist. We saw there,
Continues
Evie.
the story on the events, so sequel.
We'll have more to share in the future. All right, we're almost done.
Sequel makes more sense, to be honest.
Quite. It's been almost exactly 3 years since Street Fighter VI was released in June 2023. What's ahead? This is Street Fighter VI Year 4.
Street Fighter 6 is already entering year 4, but I can sense that we already have new challengers on the horizon.
But the gauge of Blood Rain is Stellar Blade 2? So mainly are working on a second one? Oh, so you reckon that's kind of like spin-off, but not necessarily like a spin-off kind of thing. Out of all of those, I like literally only know like Tifa.
Nakayama-san, director of Street Fighter 6, and Hamaguchi-san, director of Square Enix.
皆さんのおかげでストリートファイター6は3周年を迎えることができました。そして本日、ファイナルファンタジー7との特別コラボレ
Kind
ー
of
ション
felt like with number one Eve's story, kind of like. Well, no, it didn't fully actually conclude. It was very cliffhangery, actually. Now that I think about it.
ティファはですね、世界中のプレイヤーから愛されてきたキャラクターです。だからこそ目指したのはストリートファイター6の世界で本当に戦っているティファの姿です。
Tifa is a character loved by the players all around the world. That's exactly why our goal was this, to bring to life a Tifa who truly fights within the world of Street Fighter 6.
衣装や動きまで再構築してストリートファイターのティファとして形にしました。マテリアもそのままではなく新たなバトルシステムとして再設計しています。
Everything from her design to movement has been rebuilt as Tifa the Street Fighter. Materia has also been reimagined as a new gameplay system.
そして今日はまだお見せできないんですが、ファイナルファンタジーの象徴的な要素もバトルに落とし込んでいます。
And those are some
Not show it today, but we
pretty
adapted an
thick
iconic Final
glass
Fantasy element
frames.
to the battle
Jeez.
experience.
ティファの戦いはまだまだ終わりません。ぜひこれからの展開にも期待してください。
Tifa's fight is far from over. We hope you all look forward to what's coming next.
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
Thank you to Hamaguchi-san and Nakayama-san for coming all the way from Japan to join us for that special moment on stage. Then we'll see you guys again.
Wait, they like added more stuff to Stellar Blade?
Now it has come time for our final announcement. I know.
Final announcement, really? Nah, it's not a final announcement. Fucking like an hour and a half left.
What I could say to set this moment up besides this. Get ready for the final battle.
Long ago, a shadow fell upon our planet. Guided by calamity, one
Yeah, to look for each ending got patched in. Hopefully, really. Didn't make a big deal.
A meteor called forth to bring ruin to all. But our planet answered.
Interesting that it was for each ending and not just like the quote true ending.
Now, hope endures in those who fight.
Long story short, the world's in trouble. It has been for a while.
So what are we waiting for? Let's give Sephiroth the beating of a lifetime. You're mine. I'll make this quick. Good night.
The sky's the limit!
I can do this. I'll make you proud.
Just ain't your day.
Oh my, is that a weapon I see?
Far as I can tell, these things don't distinguish between friend and foe.
Save the planet by killing her protectors.
us put your faith to the test, Cloud.
Never would have made it this far without you guys. And I won't let you down. I promise.
Hashtag ad. Oh no. We'll wait until those are over. I think the only Final Fantasy that I've played in the last like 10 years, I guess it would have been, was Final Fantasy, was it 15? I think. And I'm pretty sure 15 was going to get more content, but they ended up scrapping it and was like, yeah, there's not enough funding and stuff for the single player game. So there was like three sort of kind of big-ish like side story stuff that was going to be about each character that was going to come out, and I think they only got to one or something. Yeah, the boy band road trip. Yeah, basically that one. Yeah. Okay, the edge break is over now.
There you have it, and no, he's not done yet.
That was Final Fantasy VII Revelations.
The director of Final Fantasy VII Revelation.
He just said it.
Hamaguchi-san.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
ようやくですね、このファイナルファンタジー7リベレーションをマルチプラットフォーム同時で発表できたことを本当に嬉しく思います。ここまでこれからもこの物語を信じ待ち続けてくれた皆さんのおかげだと本当に感謝をしています。
I'm truly delighted to unveil Final Fantasy VII Revelation, which is launching simultaneously on all platforms. And we've only been able to come this far thanks to every single one of you who continue to believe in the story and waited for this moment with us.
Ooh, yeah, including me, who doesn't play Final Fantasy games.
The central theme of this title is resolve. Cloud and his companions each confront their own destinies and find the resolve to march toward the final battle.
そして私自身もこのシリーズを完結させるという決意を胸にこの作品と向き合ってきました。
I too have carried a promise in my heart throughout this journey, the resolve to see the series through to its very end.
皆さんに最高の形でお届けします。ぜひ見届けてください。
We're committed to delivering this experience in its ultimate form. Please stay with us and witness what lies beyond that resolve.
Today, to help guide us on our path, please show me and welcome to the stage the voice of Vincent Valentine, Matt Mercer.
Thank you very much, Hamaguchi-san. It's truly a privilege to be here with you today, if you know me. There's honestly so much to see in Revelation. I think we just kind of need to dive right in. What do you say?
Let's do it. Take it away, Matt.
I don't mind if I do. As we reunite with our heroes, the meteor looms in the skies above. A constant reminder of your mission. And the grave threats you'll confront as you embark upon your journey and face the conclusion of the remake series. Aboard the Highwind, your very own airship,
midday.
And the pride of the
That's early.
Fleet, you'll take to the skies and witness our most expansive open world yet. From the outskirts of Midgard to the sun-drenched Mideel Archipelago to the warrior nation of Wutai. Simply pick a direction and set sail. But how can you be expected to protect the whole world at once? You'll need to cover ground fast.
I am not jumping!
happen. No way, no how.
Don't worry. These parachutes are top of the line. Pull the cord and pop. You'll be floating through the air like a feather.
At any moment in the open world, simply pilot the Highwind to your destination and take a leap of faith. With the wind rushing past, you'll descend seamlessly from the sky above to the ground below. Where will the winds guide you first? That freedom is in your hands. But no matter your destination, to defeat your enemy, you'll need a fighting chance.
Chocobo.
And that starts with your trusted allies. At long last, with the world teetering on a blade's edge, everyone assembles at Cloud's side, forming an epic ensemble of heroes, each with their own story that brings you closer together than ever. But a good unit needs more than friendship to save the day. It needs
You dying in heat yet, Chibi?
regiment. The hybrid battle system, established in Remake and refined in Rebirth, is perfected in Revelation, putting even more power in your hands. In fluid, real-time action, seamlessly switch between party members to even the odds. Then, when the fight calls for strategy, enter tactical mode to unleash
Yeah,
a suite
some
of
bits to
powerful new
go
spells
to.
and abilities. Activate devastating synergies with your companions. And of course, call on mighty summoned entities that can turn the tide of battle.
The combat and the gameplay has always seemed quite nice when they did the Final Fantasy VII remake.
Summoning Ifrit never gets old. There are truly some chill-inducing fights ahead in Revelation. I'm so excited to see all of your reactions. It's gonna be amazing.
I'm guessing you have a favorite
Tad warm.
character to play in battles?
I might be a little biased.
Well, hopefully the warmth hasn't been affecting your hand recovery.
Coffin-dwelling companion.
But I guess it would be maybe less painful with it being warm than if it were cold, maybe, I don't know.
I won't return to my coffin until we've put Sephiroth in his.
Vincent is a deft gunslinger, capable of delivering precise, high-yield shots. But there's more to this secretive former Turk than meets the eye. The result of experimentation at the hands of Shinra. Vincent can transform into the Galleon beast at the press of a button, gaining tremendous power while transformed. And when combined with the skills of a certain ace pilot, their high-impact synergies disrupt the fight with ferocious results.
The Leaping Lancer, the Dashing Dragoon, the one and only Cid Highwind.
Cid Highwind, the cantankerous pilot extraordinaire, joins the party and their mission to defeat Sephiroth. Cid's command of his lance allows him to rapidly close the distance for powerful strikes, or engage in sweeping area of effect attacks to bring a whole host of enemies to heel. But to fully control the battlefield, skill with a weapon only gets you so far. To further augment your combat capabilities, try this on for size. Function
Hands aren't affecting the hand.
or the fit system for
Hand as it
allows you to
heals.
further customize your
And
playstyle
also
with new
places.
uniforms imbued with unique movesets. Alongside your equipment and materia, Fits gives you an extra edge in battle. And to face what's coming, you'll need all the strength you can muster. Sensing its fate hanging in the balance, the planet itself has unleashed its last line of defense.
You got this. Only another 3.5 weeks or whatever of long, painful recovery.
Before it's too late. As the world is torn apart, you and your friends must unite. In Revelation, we come to the thrilling conclusion of the Final Fantasy VII saga. And your mission is clear. Take up your Buster Sword, equip your materia, and stand together.
Oh, is it going to finally conclude? Because I guess they defeat Sephiroth. Damn, then they can't milk the series anymore.
Well, thank you all. Thank you, Hamaguchi-san, for bringing us this extended look at Final Fantasy VII Revelation. I think I speak for all of us when I say we cannot wait to play it.
But Matt, I think We ended the video too early. I hate to leave a story unfinished.
Is that right? Well then, you better take a look.
Get the cannon back online, now!
Meant to be a trilogy. Tech wasn't there, now it supposedly is. Tech. Nice excuse. 7 cash cow continues.
There you have it. Final Fantasy VII Revelation coming to all platforms next spring, which is appropriate for today because SGF is really a celebration of games across all platforms. Thank you to Hamaguchi-san, Kiru-san, and the team at Square for that very
Not all platforms. We don't care about mobile.
Lucy for a great job coaching. Didn't she do great?
She spoiled us.
Thanks, Jeff. What an
And she did the hashtag ad as well.
the show, but that's not all, because coming up right now is Day of the Devs with a look at many new independent game titles, including multiple new game announcements.
That's right, tons of awesome indie games, so make sure to stay tuned and watch that, and we will see you live this August in Germany for Gamescom Opening Night Live, streaming live on Tuesday, August 25th. Until then, have a great summer, everybody.
Thanks for watching. Day of the Devs.
It's winter right now. Jeff, come on. Unbelievable. Okay, let's see. Where is the Day of the Dev stuff? What? We'll skip through these ones. Rapid fire.
It's gotta be. Oh, hello. I'm Tim Schafer from Video Games. I was just trying to come up with a whole new term for world premiere because this edition of Day of the Devs has so many world premieres in it, more than we've ever had before. Non-pro games for you, and I'll sit back. World, no.
Hashtag ad.
Than having to make a top 10 list of video games, but if I did, I'd definitely put Nidhogg on that list. So I'm very excited to show you a world premiere of what Messhoff's been working on.
World premiere.
Hi, I'm Mark Essen. I'm the creative director and co-founder of Messhoff. You might know us for our 2014 hit Nidhogg, which is a fencing tug-of-war game with flying worms that eat you at the end. More recently, we came out with Wheel World, an open-world bicycle racing game about
Never heard of that
saving the
one.
world. I love making games. I've been making games since I was probably 15 years old. It's something I do for fun. in
I didn't
addition
need
to my
Nidhogg
job.
as well.
So at night, you might find me just sketching out ideas for little games and sending them around to friends, which is how Blood Dungeon was created. Blood Dungeon is a platforming game where you're not just standing on platforms, you're crawling on the sides of platforms, you're hanging from the ceilings, you're walking across tight ropes, you're jumping onto nets, climbing ladders. It's not a Metroidvania, you're not like learning these skills over time, so you can think of it like Vampire Survivors crossed with Spelunky.
Okay. I was gonna say, like, is he just shooting randomly, or like automatically? Seems to be the way.
Make lots and lots of silly little characters and enemies and stuff. And I think the game turned out really fun. There's a handful of arenas to explore. You'll unlock over 100 weapons. It's like these other Survivor games you've probably played where you're kiting the enemies and they're sort of following you in a big mass. But in this game, you're in a maze as well, a maze with gravity. It's really a game about routing. You get to know the levels, you get to know which weapons work with which other weapons, and maybe you find a character that you really connect with based on the art or just the way they move. So I'm excited to share it more widely when it comes out later this year.
coolest
Yeah,
thing
cool.
about video
Cool concept.
games is that anything
No,
is
it's
possible.
it's similar but
It is
new.
likely impossible.
Yeah, there's a lot of
That's what this
vampire-esque
next game is.
games out now. Most of them still do that sort of isometric, you know, top-down thing, but that's become, that one was a side-scroller, you know. Cool.
Hello, I'm Andres Bordi, and I'm Mason Smith, also known as Airdorf, and we are very excited to show you Tenebrisomnia, our game, which is a retro survival horror with live-action cutscenes.
Retro, and then you have real life cutscenes, huh?
That's right, these insane madmen actually put in a live-action horror movie made by a professional production company and an award-winning special effects team right here in their Fixel horror game. So the story of Tenebrisomnia follows Julia, an Argentine girl who's having nightmares every night about her ex-boyfriend Ivan being killed by horrible monsters. And she finds out that the nightmare is real and now she's trapped inside it. Tenebrisomnia has classic survival horror gameplay that you would remember from games like Resident Evil, but it has this super retro, chunky pixel aesthetic. And in order to survive, Julia has to solve puzzles and collect items and also manage her consumables if she's going to make it through.
Dude, they got like inventory, consumable management, kind of like freaking Resident Evil.
So once I was playing Faith on streaming, and I said I would like to do something like this. Yeah, and in 2023, Dave Autry came to me with the trailer for Tenebrisomnia, and he said, "Hey, I want you to check this out and let me know if you think this would be a good title for us to publish."
Well, I had known Andres and Tobias and the guys at Cybot Studios down in Argentina for quite a long time, and I knew how much Faith inspired Tenebrisomnia. So I said, guys, there's really only one way we're making this game, and that's if Airdorf signs on as executive producer.
Andres was the director of one of my favorite horror short films, Alexia, and so I was really excited. I immediately said yes. I didn't put it together at the time, but I think it was just
He might be
weird,
excited,
evil twist of
but
fate that we get to work together now.
honestly, I'm not excited.
Really
Let's move on.
Live action on location from the film investors that
Live action horror, but it's retro game. We understand.
Move on with our next title,
All right.
Mr. Records. Two of the game's designers, who you'll meet in a moment, are also its composers. That is so cool. French developer Glitchies has put together a combination of mechanics and music that'll leave you nodding your head and tapping your feet. Enjoy this world.
Universio Revelio is what people call that now.
Get out of here.
Enjoy
Go back to
this
world premiere.
of Mr. Records.
Exactly. World premiere is way better.
Hi, I'm Charles. And I'm Valentin. We are the composers and game designers behind Glitchy Studio, creators of Headbangers Rhythm Royale and Musical Story.
Yeah, I don't know any of those games.
Focuses on crafting innovative music games, and today we'd like to introduce our new project, Mr. Records. This
It's a
is
music game.
George. He has an extraordinary gift. He can travel through music. As soon as he hears the first notes of a record, he's transported
It's,
into vivid worlds where he interacts rhythmically with the environment and unfolding events. Sun in your ears, give up your fears. A wide range of musical gameplay experiences shape these journeys, letting you feel the music in a truly unique way.
Kinda weird. The Roma.
When he's not exploring these musical worlds, George runs his record store. Every journey completed becomes a vinyl, available for sale in the shop. Your goal is to understand each customer's needs and match them with the right record.
It's got shop management.
Everyone has their own way of expressing what they're looking for, along with
okay. Kinda.
As composers, this record shop setting is
kinda interesting-ish. I guess like depends on how the music and if you vibe with the music when you play this game.
In the spirit of camaraderie with fellow Canadians, Day of the Devs alums, and makers of Spiritfarer, here is Thunder Lotus with some exciting news.
Hello, my name is Jen, and I'm a game designer.
I'm Stefania, I'm an art director. We're from Thunder Lotus in Montreal, Quebec, and you might know us from our game, Spiritfarer.
For the past 7 years, we've been working on something quite different. Our latest game, 33 Immortals.
33! Not to be confused with Expeditions, guys.
How many games have you played where you really wanted to play with random strangers?
How many times have you felt the primal thrill of defeating massive enemies in epic raids without the stress, the grind, or wondering if you're good enough? Welcome to 33 Immortals, our co-op action roguelike for 33 players. No waiting around, you jump
Wait, I think I've seen the demo or something like that of this.
You tear through hordes of enemies sent by God to punish you, and rebel against
Welcome
the
back,
wrath
Echo.
of God together. You can play solo if you want, or with 1, 2, or 3 friends, because in 33 Immortals, everything is about cooperation.
We spent a lot of time designing the game so that you want to play with others, even if you don't know them. There is no voice chat in this game. Use in-game emotes to communicate with your fellow rebels. Combine your strength, whether you're a tank, specialist, ranged, or melee player, and push forward no matter what. You will die, and that's okay. Because with every run, you grow stronger. You'll have to. What you're up against is nothing less than the wrath of God. And the best part? You never face it alone. You face it together. 33 Immortals releases this summer.
So come join the rebellion.
Face it together, and you have to carry your friends because they constantly die.
Sometimes in life, there are things that just make you want to give up and go fishing. An apocalypse that ravaged the Earth and left us in a world filled with Lovecraftian nightmares and mutants might just be one of those things. So pop on your waders, folks, and grab your lures. From Dream Dock, this is Dreadmore.
Hi.
I think I've got this on my wish list.
CEO of Dream Dock Studio, and today I'll be talking to you about Dreadmore.
Yeah, I have this on my wish list.
Dreadmore is a first-person fishing adventure game set in a world where long ago a catastrophe took place, changing the land, water, creatures, and the people who survived. Now it is a dark, dangerous place that is flooded and rotting. As the player, you travel on a fishing boat that is your lifeline in this world, but that also means it is your responsibility to keep it fueled up and repaired. You can go on the land, walk from place to place, and meet the people living in this world. Those people can be quite strange, but you'll find that as you talk to them, you'll pick up quests and learn a lot about the place that they live. The most important part of the game, fishing. We made sure that
We love
fishing is not
fishing.
just a simple minigame. You start by checking the water, casting your line, and then you wait. What happens next depends on what bites. Every type of creature needs a unique way to catch them. The right rod, bait, timing, and some need a completely different approach. And if you want to catch the rarest of creatures, you'll need to be at the right place in the right time. Anything you catch can't be sold to traders or broken down to use for crafting. You can also scavenge and salvage materials that you find. You use a harpoon to pull and float in debris. One man's junk is another man's treasure. if you won't go too deeper into the game. You have to craft bait, harpoons, medicine, and gear.
Yeah, this game gave me a little bit of the vibes of that other like isometric kind of like fishing boat game that had very eldritch horrors.
So make sure that you wishlist the game and join our Discord to stay
what was the name of it?
get more information about our game.
Dredge? Yeah, yeah, that was the name of it, Dredge.
To the world of Dreadmore.
We've got some news from a game we've been following for quite some time. It's from a Canadian studio that knows their retro.
Welcome to the end, hero. When would you like to begin?
Hi everyone, I'm Nick.
What do we have here?
We're co-founders of Rio Games, a small Canadian indie studio. Back in high school, the two of us made a promise to each other that we would one day make a love letter to the JRPGs we grew up on. Games like Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy, Xenogears, the sorts of games that we played right after school, huddled next to a CRT, and the kind of games that decided what we wanted to do growing up.
That was over 20 years ago. A few years back, we walked away from our jobs to actually go and do it. The game is called Threads of Time, a turn-based, time-traveling RPG. Some of what you're about to see here today hasn't been shown anywhere else yet, including a first look at our time ship, the Needle.
You captain the Needle, and you fly between the eras and gather party members from across history, all in a quest to restore the order of the fallen Time Knights. You can go to the future, you can go to prehistory and see the dinosaurs, and if you'd like, you can even prevent them from extinction and see them evolve through time.
Combat is turn-based, the kind that we grew up on. Each character manipulates time in their own way with the goal of interrupting enemies' attacks. How you bend time.
Time-based combat in a time-based game.
Time is a through line for our whole game, and you'll definitely feel it in combat.
The team that we've put together still does not feel real to us. We've been able to find all of these JRPG fans from across the industry, from AAA veterans to indie darlings who've worked on games like Shovel Knight and Deltarune.
No, this is Threads of Time, not WoW.
To work with legends from Japan, whose work on Final Fantasy, Xenoblade, and more.
It's a different game.
We're here today. We can't wait to share more about these legends that we're collaborating with soon.
Threads of Time represents our lifelong goal to create cherished game experiences.
That's kind of cool.
Just the way like others did for us back in the 90s and beyond. That's our mission that we set out at Rio Games, to craft retro-infused RPGs that awaken cherished childhood memories.
So that's a bit about us and Threads of Time. It means a lot to show a glimpse of what our team has been up to, and we cannot wait to share more.
Thanks so much for having us at Day of the Devs.
Bye, everyone.
I feel like I don't get like, you know, I don't get the vibes of nostalgia kind of thing.
I first played this game back in 2004. It's since gone on to be released in multiple fashions.
But it looks kind of cool.
The next evolution.
Oh, hi there.
Hi, I'm Mare.
I'm Reagan.
And we're MetaNet Software. You might have heard of our games N, N+, and N++.
No.
Today we're delighted to announce that we're back on our bullshit with a little something we like to call N+ Infinity times 2.
I have not heard of these games.
It's an all-new, online multiplayer-focused iteration of the world's best platformer.
TM.
And we're so excited to tell you all about it here at Day of the Devs.
For those of you who aren't familiar with our games, they're a bit different from other 2D platformers thanks to their unique momentum-based movement mechanics that give them their own distinct flavor.
We call it parkour platforming. So you play as a ninja, gracefully and effortlessly.
Play as a stickman.
It's all about pure distilled gameplay and game feel that you can't get anywhere else.
Unlike the previous games in this series, N+ Infinity times 2 is not so much about the hardcore single-player experience. Although there will of course be a solo campaign for you to hone your ninja skills. Instead, this one is about platforming with your friends. And if you don't have any friends, no worries. There's matchmaking.
Ah, yes. No friends, so you gotta contend with randoms and the latency of the internet.
Multiplayer game modes. Some game modes are tried and true staples, some are new to the series, and some are new to the world. Mingle player, co-opetitive. With this game, we're reversing the lexicon.
Okay, like, I feel like it's not too much to see more with this type of game. You kind of know what it's like. It's, you know, that multiplayer, you know, versus your friends or whatever. But it's not mini games. They're just kind of like running around collecting stuff or whatever.
See what you think.
I feel like the ones with the party games with all the random mini games seem like much better or like much more interesting.
Our next title, Into the Unwell, does just that. Swedish developers She Was Such a Good Horse have created an action roguelite with a wild, unique world that you can explore solo or with friends. So settle in and get ready to hear the story of one strange cat.
Oh, hello there. My name is Morten. I'm working on a small Swedish indie studio called She Was Such a Good Horse. We're working on a game called Into the Unwell. It's a rubber hose roguelite game.
Hey dude, you made it! Gonna sit down. I was just about to tell a little story.
This is a co-op game, I think. Co-op roguelike.
So he was just walking around town, and I always wondered, how did he end up in this situation?
Yeah, the art style was very cool with this one.
When he spent his whole life savings, his dreams of domination ended up in devastation. And he was popping pills for the thrills, you know, uppers, downers, in betweeners. One day he met some cute and odd-looking friends. They tried to work it out, and there was no cooperation.
Cooperation!
And after everything and all the lessons learned, suddenly he was face to face with the absurd. This is it. He's gonna show the world. But nah, he failed. Anyways, the moral of the story is...
Into the Unwell. I've had that on my wish list already.
It's always a pleasure to debut games in Day of the Devs that intertwine the personal stories of their creators. This world premiere is intimately special and worth paying attention to.
She's got some interesting classes. The design was interesting.
Just gonna watch some highlights real quick and check some emails. Where were we? What the hell are we doing? Come on, focus, focus, focus.
I'm Case, and this is Bub, a narrative adventure game about making art, healing, and New York City.
Bub. New York. No one wants to know about you, New York.
Scissors or collage.
Ooh.
Whatever I could get my hands on.
I see.
And I wanted to
It's
create
kind of
a
cool
gameplay structure that
in terms of how they're doing the animation.
into his memories and into his art. And so you might dive from a pen and ink style New York City directly into a childhood school hallway and into a show choir performance.
It's kind of cool. Interesting art style. I don't know what the story would, if whether the story would be, you know, that interesting.
I could focus.
For
I
me.
decided to go there. Own hardships and difficulties and using that to connect with other people. And we wanted to friends throughout the entire game. We're on.
How long are they going to yap about it,
A
though?
few friends to make a new video game, and they're here to show you a world premiere of what they've been working on.
Next indie game.
Hi, I'm Mike Boxleiter, creator of Lazy River.
Whoa, yeah, see, it's working.
I didn't catch the name of this. Okay, there's zombies. You like use
Lazy River is a co-op first-person shooter
Lazy
set at the
River.
galaxy's most unregulated water park, Water Station 1. The water park is connected by an infinite lazy river that runs the length of the park. Since the water park is on a space station, they can only use special space water. Because of the special properties of space water, you should not pee in the pool. If you do pee in the pool, the pee will go back up into you and turn you and everyone else in the water into zombies.
Nice.
You and 3 friends are at the park for a fun vacation, but one guy peed in the pool, and now everyone else in the park is a zombie that wants to kill you. You'll need to build a raft and ride the lazy river to the other end of the park to escape.
Okay.
The first objective in the game is building your raft. It's your floating base, your greatest resource, and the strongest weapon in the game. Start building by gathering inner tubes and lashing them together. You'll have to leave
the
your
story
raft
concept
scavenged for
of
materials from around the park, however.
space station with
The whole
special
place is
water,
infested with zombies, but lucky for you,
and then
once the
don't pee in the
zombification
water
process is
because
finished,
you
the
turn into a
zombies
zombie or
are no
whatever.
longer water.
It's kind of weird.
Fight them with pool noodles, water guns, and water balloons, and make your way back to the raft with your loot. On your raft, you're safe from the zombies. Unless you get some hop-ons. You're gonna get hop-ons. If you get hurt, cook up some hot dogs on the grill to regain your strength. Use scavenged materials to craft armor, turrets, and engines for your raft. Make sure to build something balanced and don't make it too heavy. A raft that can't drive straight is a sitting duck. Build smart and create your own custom floating fortress.
There'll be some trouble afoot.
You'll need to choose your path along the river carefully. The robot security forces will set up blockades and strong defenses. Get too close, and they'll shoot out your inner tubes and damage your raft. And make sure not to set up the park alarm system. Setting out the alarm will start the park's self-clean cycle, which will obliterate all organic life in the area. And that would really
course.
ruin your summer vacation. I've been making this game with 4 other amazingly talented devs from across the country. We're excited to announce Lazy River is coming to early access next year, summer 2027. Please wishlist us now on Steam. Thanks so much.
Kind of interesting, I would say.
Alright, we'll have these on your
Another, you know, quote, friend slot game.
Is as complex and thought-provoking as you'd expect from developers Sunset
That
Visitor.
seemed relatively
The
cool.
Vancouver-based studio created Peabody-winning 1000 Times Resist, and their next game is looking just as intriguing, innovative, and slightly unnerving, in the best way. I'm so excited to present Prove You're Human.
I have dreamt so long of my body that I know everything about it. I have dreamt it into existence. They say you think you're human. I am human.
Oh, welcome. My name is Pinky. I also go by Natalie, and I am narrative designer at Sunset Visitor Studios. In our upcoming game, an AI dares to dream that she's human, and it is your job to put her in her place. Prove You're Human is a sci-fi narrative
Turn the power
where
off.
you play as Santana. You've
That's
split
what you
your
gotta do.
consciousness into 2, and you've been uploaded to a digital world to work. On your first day, you head into the office and you meet a giant face
First
extended
AI is
out from
taking our jobs now. The AI thinks it's human? What is this backwards
You
shenanigans?
spend time with her. And through doing rather esoteric captchas, you learn more about her as she learns more about you.
My name is Daniel Bolio. I'm an artist here at Sunset Visitor, and my background has mostly been in animation here in Vancouver. My first project in games was a game for the Nintendo Switch called Boreal Tenebrae. Animating Mesa is, we're approaching it in a unique way where we're trying to have this balance where there is enough
Why does like the AI, you know, moving around and stuff like that remind me of GLaDOS in Portal?
poses and expressions and micro expressions that we want her to hit, but also have the system intuitive enough that the writers are able to control a lot of that animation from within their writing documents through text-based macros.
Why are you buying Capture the game? Yeah.
Imperative to how we want to make this game. Some
Good
interesting challenges.
I wanted to
for
play
is just how
Captures.
big
I would,
is the
I don't know,
frame
sign
rate.
into my
I've been
bank
finding
account or
that
something.
Really like subtle
Idiot.
micro-expressions that usually
Welcome
you
in.
wouldn't be able to read on a character. They're all you need to convey an emotion on Messaface. She
I mean,
can
it's
be
definitely not
very
one-to-one,
serpentine, she can
obviously.
be very robotic, but
Yeah,
she can
but-
also be very organic. So there's a lot of different ways that she can be animated, and a lot of different kind of modes that Messaface can hit.
Okay, so you gotta keep the AI under control.
Video games. They should always be fun and lighthearted and designed to make us forget about all the worries in our lives, right?
Yeah.
Right? Wrong. I'm Florent Morin from The Pixel Hunt, and we are known for making video games about the most depressing topics imaginable, like
Oh, lovely.
forced migrations, or grief, or child abuse. Also, we made one horseback riding game, but this one doesn't count. But why would we do that, you ask?
What games have they
It's
made?
not just because we are a bunch of mean, depressed French wannabe existentialists. Of course we are, but we also believe in the power of video games to tell stories that you will care deeply about. Stories
True.
you can't afford to ignore. So let me tell you about Ithaca. In this narrative road trip RPG, you play as Penelope, a 30-something environmental rights lawyer who spent the last decade trying to sue big polluting companies and failing miserably.
Alright, this game ain't for me.
The game, you pretend.
Let's skip this.
We live somewhere.
Game we've been eagerly anticipating its release. Well,
Do they make
have we
games? I
got
don't
some
know.
news for you.
I've never heard of
Hi
them.
there. My name's Will. I'm part of the dev team here at Radical Forge, and we're working alongside the guys over at Crescent Moon Games to bring you Screenbound.
I honestly think like this day of the dev thing, like the best way to show what you're working on is to just show it, not talk about it. You know, a quick introduction at the start and then show it. You know.
Now, previously on Day of the Devs, Crescent Moon talked about how they initially came up with the idea for Screenbound and showed off some of the early mechanics. But today I wanted to talk about the narrative and show off some of the design choices we've made in the game.
Yeah, you're like playing the game on a 2D-esque thing, but also
The player
3D.
Find yourself in the role of Pavi, on the hunt for her missing mother, Lova. Now, after finding a trans-dimensional device called a Q-Boy amongst her things, you are thrust into another dimension. With the assistance from a questionable guide, Wexler, your job is to traverse the Q realm and solve this land's puzzles in order to figure out what's been happening in this place, where your mother is, and how to bring her home. Design-wise, we've shown a lot of our first cartridges mechanics, where we pay homage to the side-scrolling games of old, trying to encapsulate that feeling of nostalgia and familiarity within the gameplay. Keeping mechanics like head stomping and momentum-based movement really makes you feel like you're playing a game from that era.
Kind of cool, like, you know, you can play the game by like looking at the 3D world, and then you can also play the game by looking at the
Second cartridge for the
at the
game, and this
2D
one we
screen,
wanted to
you know.
shake things up a little bit and change perspectives from a side-scrolling platform-type game to a top-down adventure game, reminiscent of the ones from the late 90s, with a whole host of new mechanics, enemies, and challenges to overcome. So keep an eye out for more in the coming months. That said, we're happy to announce that the game Screenbound will be coming out for release across all platforms September 10th, 2026. But you don't have to wait till then. We actually have a demo going live right now on Steam. So grab your controllers and cast your minds back to a simpler time, because it's time to become Screenbound.
The classic blow into the cartridge.
This next game's been making the round at PAX and EVO, and we're excited.
Yeah,
to
that seemed very cool. Screenbound.
Workshop out of Austin, Texas. This is Shot One Fighters.
Hi, Day of the Devs. My name's SB over at Red Moon Workshop in Austin, Texas. Our team's been super hard at work on a brand new type of roguelite, with combat inspired by classic fighting games. So check out the trailer for Shot One Fighters.
Roguelike fighting.
G'day!
Hello, Fiddy. Welcome in. This seems kind of cool too. It's a fighting game, but you know, it's got a bit of a spin on it. Okay, another cool indie.
Shot One Fighters. Currently, you guys can wishlist the game on Steam as well as follow our game on Kickstarter, which is coming very soon. Thank you guys for watching, and we really appreciate the opportunity to be on Day of the Devs.
Look at that. Day of the Devs just
out to our community and
basically showed the game. You know,
to make this game a reality.
short introduction, show you the game.
Shot One Fighters.
That's all you got to do on this. You know.
Our next title is from Happy Broccoli Games, a small team based in Berlin who are most well known for bringing us the cozy mystery-solving Duck Detective series. Their new game offers a different type of mystery to solve, and it's a world premiere. People better watch out, because there's about to be an attempted murder around here. This is Apple Crumble.
Apple crumble. Dude, I could go for some apple crumble pie right now. Holy damn.
All right, Grandma, here we are.
Don't open the door. It's that prick, Ellen.
Hey, Jessatron! How's my favourite niece?
Hello, I'm Annika from Happy Broccoli Games. You may know us from our games such as Duck Detective, The Secret Salami.
No, not really.
I'm the Duck Detective. I'm here to investigate a case.
It's the Salami Bandit!
However, today, I'm very excited to be sharing with you an exclusive first glimpse of our newest title, Apple Crumble.
This is a murder mystery game.
It's your grandma's 84th birthday party, and one of your family members is trying to murder her. Could it be your stressed out mom, your midlife crisis uncle? Your younger sister Millie has been acting weird lately. Just ignore the weird man in your bedroom for now. We at Happy Broccoli Games are big fans of thriller narratives. We've been drawing inspiration from
She
things
just
like
throwing the fucking
Agatha Christie,
eggshell?
Knives Out, mouthwashing, and many more.
Did she
Reconnect
just
with your dysfunctional
say she worked on mouthwashing?
Explore your childhood home.
The game with the
and work
fucking
out
kissing with the
who you
young
can
people?
trust Before it's time for tea. Apple Crumble is a creepy, cozy walking sim. Rummage through your family's belongings and uncover the secrets they're hiding from you. Apple Crumble is a suspenseful interactive story and will be piping hot out of the oven later this year. We hope you enjoy Grandma's birthday. And remember, everyone is a suspect.
Look at that apple pie. Whoa. Poor old granny. What did the granny ever do? Don't murder the granny.
Have you ever dreamt of a game where the main mode of interacting with the world is slapping stuff? Well, your dreams have been answered. Check out this world premiere of Turbo Button's new game, Slap Out of It.
Hi, I'm Nick from Turbo Button, and I'm excited to introduce you to Slap Out of It, our slap and solve adventure game coming to PC and console next year.
Our world is broken. But at Puzzle, we're putting it back together piece by piece. And we want you to join our family of on-demand experts to solve the problems of our paying customers with a personal touch. Think you have what it takes to be a puzzle-solving ninja? A rock star who's not afraid to get your hands dirty?
Slaps the ass.
A loner with no friends or family who'll come looking for you? Then reach out and become a Puzz Pal today. That's where you'll apply skills like personal tutor, junk removal, dry docking, commercial plumbing, tech support, caretaking, print-based marketing, whatever the hell this is. We'll slap out of it together.
Slap Out of It is an interactive comedy sandbox filled with silly puzzles inspired by classic point-and-click adventure games. You'll be tasked with exploring a very odd office building, where each floor is a gateway to another world filled with new characters to meet and strange secrets to discover.
Doof, doof, doof.
Slapping is how you interact with everything around you. And just about everything and everyone react to your slaps. You'll also find a bunch of useful items along the way that you can store in your trusty fanny pack. Some items have special uses, but of course, you can slap with every item as well. The more you slap, the more you learn about how the world works.
What is that toilet seat?
But don't expect everyone to be happy about that.
Stick of butter. What the fuck?
Our team is dedicated to interactive
Right.
comedy and celebrating the
Bro just
art of
fucking took a
Our
bite
team
out of that
recently
stick of
created a
butter.
bunch of
Shit.
silly VR games, but Slap Out of It is our first time stepping away from VR entirely. It builds on some of our past work while exploring lots of new ideas, and it's all meticulously handcrafted to keep you thinking and laughing at the same time. We've spent years iterating, editing, and polishing, and we're so proud to say this is our dumbest game yet. We're also excited to be working with Ben Starr, who joins us now to share a little about what this project means to him.
I don't know who you are, I don't know what you want, but of course I'll do it.
We'll have more news to share about Slap Out of It soon. Thanks for watching.
Please pretend that you'll buy the game by wishlisting now.
We promised you a lot of world premieres, but it's not very often we get to show you sequel, follow-up sort of things. This next one is from our buds over in England, and it features a very familiar cast.
That was a funny
Hello,
preview.
I'm Gavin Price, studio head at Platonic Games. And I'm Chris Sutherland, programming lead. We're absolutely thrilled to be here to introduce you to the next chapter for our favorite buddy duo, Super Ukulele Cards.
In Nintendo code, they want you to stop infringing on their IP or something.
Starting grid. We're hitting the track in a unique style to give karting fans an experience like no other. One where, above all, skill reigns supreme. With Super Ukulele Kart, we're building a racing game that rewards mastery of its many mechanics, tracks, items, and perks. This isn't just a Sunday drive, it's a high-speed, high-skill, pixel-perfect racing showdown. Think of it as the definitive competitive karting adventure. It's just a touch more lizard and bat than your usual Grand Prix.
At Playtonic, our goal has always been to inject a bit of that classic fun and character-driven magic back into the industry. We might be a small team, but we've got a lot of history between us, and as huge karting fans ourselves, we can sense when sometimes things have drifted too far from much of what we believe made those experiences so fun in the first place.
They're going on the nostalgic trope.
Super Ukulele Kart is quick to pick up, but for hardcore genre fans, we're one-upping everything you already know and love from the best karting games and ramping up the skill level even further, with new racing techniques, unleashing outrageous attacks on your opponents, and gaining every advantage possible right up to the finish line.
Not only that, we want you to be able to have your karting cake and eat it too. With Super Ukulele Kart, you'll be able to set up races with an unparalleled degree of customization and flexibility, guaranteeing endless ways to compete with your friends to whatever extremes you desire. We can't wait to see you on the track and test ourselves against you too.
Thank you so much for letting us share Super Ukulele Kart with you today. We've been fine-tuning this one for a while, and it's a relief to finally have it out of the garage and into your hands.
If you'd like to support us, please do head over to Steam to follow and wishlist the game. It truly makes a massive difference for us. We'll also be hosting a series of beta tests very soon, so do keep an eye out for how to sign up. We'd love your help in getting this across the finish line.
Hardly know her.
The definitive karting experience.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's actually
We'll see you
beta.
on the starting grid. Can't wait to reveal more features soon.
Hey, don't triple down me, alright?
All the way from Poland, we've got some news from the creators of The Invincible.
Oh, hi. We are Starworld Industries, the team behind Into the Fire. It's a cataclysm extraction survival game where you have to navigate ever-changing terrain, battle against fire and volcanic demons to find and rescue survivors. In order to truly capture the high-stakes pressure, obviously, and
Has he got a stress ball or an apple in his
you
hand?
didn't just read the manuals. We took part in a fire safety training and participated in professional research sessions. And honestly, we are probably the most fire-ready team in the whole industry. You could say, in other words, that we truly know how to handle the heat.
Was it a potato?
It was supposed to be a quiet trip, but this place was already breaking.
Dustrunner here, back in New Syndra. Nothing settled ground shifting, rocks coming down. You'll feel it soon enough. You know what to look for. Bring it back. Don't stop moving.
Every time we go out there, the island takes a little more. More ground, more paths, more people. And the fire brought more than ash. The locals turned. The cults emerged.
Okay, this is more than just a fighting game. What the heck? Fucking demons and shit.
We bring back whoever we can.
You make the call.
Push further.
I'm going in!
Or turn back.
Dustrunner on final. 30 seconds to RV.
Coming for you!
Almost there!
So we keep going back. Into the fire.
Oh my god, not again. Alright, listen everyone, let's put our skills to the test. Evacuate!
No, wait, I gotta put this back.
This next game is the latest in a series of well-known cooperative puzzle platformers. That's right, folks. It's time for another...
Never been seen video game screen.
I don't know about you folks, but he's really trying my patience.
That's not funny.
It's Trine 6.
Once upon a time, in a distant corner of the kingdom, two youngsters stumbled into trouble and unknowingly bound their fate to the realm's greatest heroes.
I know of this one.
Who are you two?
They must have somehow tampered with Trine's magic. Are they trying to replace us? We're just as baffled as you are. The heroes of Trine are three.
You don't need to convince us. The last thing we want is to be stuck with a trio of fossils. Here goes.
Hold on, everyone. Watch out.
Don't underestimate us.
That's right. What's that? It's another magic beastie.
The more they traveled together, the clearer it became that the young siblings had been keeping secrets. Some of them much darker than the rest.
I shall see you soon, heroes.
Put on your detective caps for our next title. Italian developer LKA is known for their atmospheric, character-driven games like Martha is Dead.
I mean, Trine's pretty cool, but you know, I think you can play it solo, but it is recommended that you have
Wait to dive into the mystery on this one.
that you play with people.
When Sirens Fall Silent.
Hi, I'm Luca Darko. I'm the founder and artistic director of LKA Studios.
This is like another horror game.
Specialized in deep narrative-based psychological games.
Our first games were The Town of Light and Martha is Dead. When Sirens Fall Silent is our third title. We named this series Storie senza voce, voiceless stories, and through these stories we try to explore forgotten people, voiceless people. We aim to shine a light on their suffering because they deserve to be heard, and also because their stories are still sadly relevant in today's world.
Holy shit, what happened here? You hear that, kid?
Fanta, because Fanta is expensive.
Exaggerating. Come on, let's get on with it.
When Sirens Fall Silent is a dark psychological thriller with horror undertones set in Italy in the early 1990s.
I haven't had Fanta in ages.
The player takes on the role of Mila, a rookie police officer who is unexpectedly pulled into a major case triggered by the rampage of a serial killer. As the investigation unfolds, Mila becomes increasingly vulnerable, and the boundary between reality and supernatural grows even more blurred. We address many complex and controversial topics that we believe deserve more attention, like human trafficking, addictions, trauma, and misogyny.
That missing girl in the photo. Are we going to save her? It makes me nervous to think she's depending on us.
Yes. I'm sure we'll be the ones to find her. And you will become the new commissioner. Instead of that pathetic little man.
I don't know about that. You like to fantasize, huh?
Characters are at the core of When Silence Falls Silent story, and we are placing a strong focus on character interactions alongside a structured and rich gameplay experience, including branching dialogues, investigation,
investigative,
mechanics,
psychological horror, something maybe.
Some rather significant
Or not
surprises.
necessarily horror, just
The UV lamp has shown
atmospheric.
large traces of blood. Why did that man bring me here? It must be an important clue.
Oh, that lagoon is cursed.
Based on players' choices, the protagonist's inner fragilities will gradually emerge and significantly change the way the game's story is experienced.
This is a huge evolution for us as a studio, and we really hope you can feel the passion we are putting in this game as we continue to push boundaries and stay true to the DNA that defines RKA games. Thank you very much for watching.
I think, like, based on the other two games were very, you know, like horror defined kind of thing. It could be kind of
Show. Thanks for
pretty
watching.
good.
Thanks to all our sponsors
Interesting.
for making this possible. Thanks to all the developers for making and sharing their games with us, and thanks to you for watching. You can go wishlist these games. That really helps the developers. And I hope you enjoyed all the Electro Surprisos.
No, I didn't.
Cool one, right?
I didn't enjoy them.
Thank you to our generous sponsors.
Didn't
Without
play the other two.
them,
Neither did
would
I.
not exist. Battler Games, 47 Communications, the Game Awards,
#ad.
Media Xbox, Razer, Sony Interactive Entertainment, Summer Game Fest, Thunder Lotus, Unity, Wired Productions, and Xsolla.
If you don't know who Xsolla is, they love indie games and are building a brighter future for the industry we love. They connect all the tools, systems, payments, and web shops for the video games industry. Explore all the things you need to launch, grow, and win with Xsolla.
A super duper special thanks to our pals at Unity.
I think they don't have anything here. There's just talking about the
And a very special thanks to Dose One for all the beats and music in the show.
All of their
and an extra special thank you to Jeff
sponsors.
Keighley for continuing to shine a spotlight on indie games. Day of the Devs is a nonprofit organization that survives and thrives due to generous donations from sponsors, individuals, developers, and publishers. So if you are one of those people and you feel so inclined, we would gladly receive your donation at dayofthedevs.org.
Thanks for watching.
Yippee! Well, that was the old Summer Game Fest 2026. And in terms of demos and stuff, out of that, and out of, I guess, like in things that they didn't show, I think mainly I'll do Mortal Shell 2, the open beta. We'll try that out. What else do we have? Because right now there's also the Next Fest, the Steam demo, Steam games demos and stuff like that as well. So there's like a boatload of game demos. There's one called Valor Mortis, which is like a first-person Napoleon war era Souls-like. But yeah, it's first person. I guess like similar-esque Dishonored type vibe. So there's that one. What else did I look at? There's Curse Mark is something as well. It's like an RPG roguelike, action RPG roguelike, like a top-down. I think kind of like kind of like Hades-esque, I guess. What else was there? I listed something called Witherwood, I think. I think it's, I don't know if you like build and stuff like that. I'm not too sure. It's an open world survival horror. I think Ella-esque, you know, Sons of the Forest and what's the other one? Sons of the Forest. Yeah, kind of like that, because it's like that's survival horror crafting kind of thing. That one has been fun. Valor Mortis reminded a lot of a Witch Hunter, or whatever it was called. Witch Hunter. Wait, the game that I played previously, or the game called Witch Hunt. The game you played previously. Okay. So the game that I did, it's constantly, I quote, constantly getting updates. I think it did get an update relatively recently. Witchfire is what it's called. I think it did get another update. Got a new zone and stuff like that to explore. Another demo. Wait, let me get some music going, so I'm not just talking to myself about anything in the background. Okay, there we go. What else do I have listed? So we got Mortal Shell 2, which will probably be, I will probably check that out tomorrow. Valor Mortis, potentially, Curse Mark, Witherwood maybe. What else did Kinney and the Cosmic Cauldron, which is I think like a roguelike deck building game, kind of like the Peggle, I think. Similar-esque, like that. Was it called Peggle? Like Peggle. What was the one with the orc and the other thing with the bows and stuff? Crap, I can't remember what it was called. I listed Steel Swarm Survivor, which is Vampire Survivor-esque gameplay. Into the Depths, which is supposedly a roguelite strategy puzzle game where you build like a settlement. I listed Stone Awards, which is another roguelike game. I listed a lot of roguelikes so far. It's like a crafting, exploring game where you're like a bunch of dwarves and you go into like a mine, like the mines, to like get more materials, and you come back to get more stronger and stuff like that. Orcs Must Die? No, that's tower defense. It's the similar to Peggle, but it was a roguelike Peggle game. Deep Rock Galactic? Nah. Oh, not Craftlings. Nah. I'm terrible with remembering names of games. It's like I know the game, but I can't remember the name. It's so annoying. But I got like I got a few demos that I want to look at. And then after the demos, then I've got Tainted Grail I want to play as like a main long game. Because that's relatively, I think, like, let's see, Time to Beat Tainted Grail. I think this is a relatively long story game. Main story 28 hours. Main story plus extras 53 hours. Yeah. Average time 54, yeah, so it's a long, relatively long game. The old Tainted Grail. Dwarf, no, the dwarf demo that I'm looking at is Stone Wads. But depending on when, it might be next week that I can do like a bunch of demos. Tomorrow I'll do Mortal Shell. So I don't know how long Mortal Shell 2 demo would take me, because I would want to like finish what's available in the demo. Tainted Grail was 50 hours for you? Yeah, decent length. But I would say that that's kind of it for me today, though. Let's see. We can close that. You did all the quests, etc. that you came across and played it immersed. Oh yeah. I mean, I think that's what you kind of want to do with those games anyway. When you go and playing them, you know, like think like Skyrim. You know, first time I played Skyrim, I put I put so many hours into it, and I always kept on getting distracted. Same with like The Witcher and things like that. We just always get distracted. But it's good distraction, you know? I finished Witcher because of the same reason. Oh, you were getting like distracted or something? Or there's just too much to do? Some people skip dialogue even for those games. Well, the good thing with The Witcher is everything's kind of voiced, you know, so... a good part of game and skipping it. Yeah, I think the dialogue is really good in The Witcher. A dam makes electricity. Or a dam can cause huge amounts of destruction if not maintained properly. Get distracted very easily and I forget. Oh no. Guys, next week, on the Friday next week, is when I am planning for my model debut. Everything is pretty much all done with it. Next week I'll have a schedule, I think, anyway. I'll get back into doing that stuff. Yeah, I've been doing, I did a little bit of a trailer thing. I'm trying to figure out what can I do to show that VLC video. That'll work. playlist. Add. Media. Okay. Let me pause that, and then I'll get you guys some volume. So I worked on this a little bit. Let's see, volume. Monitor and output, and which track? You can be on all the tracks, that's fine. Okay, you guys should have volume with this. Wait, where's my source? Ah, there, okay. Okay, there you go. Nice and short. So it'll be 9:30 my time on the 3rd, the Friday. And I'll post that on Twitter and in the Discord and stuff as well. But there's going to be quite a bit with it. I got like a whole new OBS setup with everything. I got obviously the model. I've got some emotes and panels and some, what do you call it? Some slides, credits, music. Scenes, I think I already said scenes. So yeah, there's a lot to it. Good part is the heatwave will pass. You won't die. Very good, no dying. He is so hot. Tina has done very, very good. Let me say that. Ooh. Yeah. 3.5 hours. I mean, I don't think I haven't streamed it that long, to be honest. But because I'm only getting back into streaming again, I think it's kind of fine. Glitch prep is going well. You can compete with Eve from Stellar Blade with the outfit. Don't know about that. I did yesterday. I did 2.5, so I did 3.5 today. And then tomorrow we will be gaming. Today was like the first time I played a game since I've been back, essentially, as well. And then I kind of only played the game for like a game for like 2.5 hours. So I haven't done really that much like in gaming. And I've been back in Australia for like a week already. But hopefully we can start changing that and I get back into more gaming. I'll be able to rage at dying all the time in Mortal Shell 2, perhaps. Yippee. We'll see how it goes, though. see. Yeah, I played Mortal Shell 1, yeah. And I finished it. I didn't do it on stream because I played it back when I wasn't streaming. Or did I play it on stream? I can't remember. I might have replayed it. I can't remember. Death is the only constant for a Souls-like. Yeah. Dying is the thing you can count on in many games. Indeed. Anyway, let me find someone to raid. Let us see. Okay, I have a target. We are gonna go and head over to Stenwolf. I actually had the opportunity to meet them when I was in Germany at Dokumi, which is cool. At the moment, he is playing Cyberpunk 2077. Yeah, he's a cool dude. It was nice having a small little chat with him. Lovely fella. Yeah. We'll head over there. Feel free to use either or raid command. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Regular-ish time. And I will see how long I go for, because I want to like still continue to like go to bed kind of like early-ish to, you know, keep my sleep schedule sort of still relatively good for work in the morning. But yeah, see how we go. That'll be tomorrow anyway, so yeah. Take care everyone. Appreciate you. I'll see you soon. Bye bye bye.